Welcome to MakuluLinux 2.5.1 preview. So what's new in this build? Well, for starters, XFCE is the new desktop environment. Let me just get to the login panel. We were going to put in Enlightenment as well, but it seems to be having a lot of issues conflicting with other desktop environments, and frankly I don't want to delay the release just to sort that out over the next few weeks. So we will be revisiting Enlightenment at a later stage, maybe in the next release, I don't know. It really depends on the progress made on that project. For now we offer 5 desktop environments, which is Cinnamon, GNOME, KDE, Mate and XFCE. There's been a lot of bug fixes. Overall, KDE's optimizations have been, well, we've sped up KDE by quite a little bit. Optimizations throughout all the desktop environments, really. A lot of custom scripts written, a lot of focus on stability, obviously, as always, and then also, let me log into Cinnamon here. Themes have now been updated. Sorry, there's air or something in my mouth. Don't you hate that? Anyway, so yeah, upon first login you will notice that, just give it 20 seconds, you'll notice that we have a new conky screen, new little conky theme. We've opted to go with the grayscale this time. It just seems to sit better with wallpapers in general. The orange doesn't show up so well on some of the wallpapers, and it's got a slightly different clock and, well, the layout obviously, but it's quite a nice little conky theme. And the next thing you'll notice is that we now have a new Ambiance theme. It's well, what we call Ambiance Graphite. It's a mixture of black, grey, well, charcoal grey and orange, and then the additional color is blue. If you highlight anything, it will pop up a nice blue. So those are the 4 colors, which would be black, orange, charcoal grey and blue. So that's quite a nice looking theme. What I like about it is it really enhances all the colors, obviously. The icons almost look like they want to pop out of the desktop, out of the screen at you, which is quite nice. The little bars that indicate the available space are in blue as well as if you highlight an item, it also highlights in blue, which is very awesome. There is a little bit of a transparency on some of the buttons, as you see on the top right here, which is also quite awesome. The Opera skin has also been fixed. If you go to Opera settings, preferences, in the previous release we had the skin was a little, well, the theme wasn't all that great. It had an orange block here, a lot of the text was overlapping. You couldn't, for example, see where the empty now and clear buttons were, clearly. And so now you can see all of that. The skin is nice. It's a nice black charcoal skin, very, very awesome. Yeah, like I said, this new Ambience graphite look is really, really nice. Even the bars pop up blue if you highlight and drag them around. So yeah, it's a really awesome skin or theme, and so we're happy about that. Cinnamon itself is a lot more stable than when we started working on this project, so that's always good news. You can, for example, edit the menus properly now without much hiccups. So yeah, that's Cinnamon. I'm not gonna focus on all the programs installed. You can get a list of that on our website itself. I'm just gonna go over the new look, basically, of all the desktop environments. GNOME pretty much shares the file browser of Cinnamon. In GNOME itself is just a shell, so pretty much if you open Nemo again, you'll see pretty much the same thing that we saw in Cinnamon. So it shares the same theme. Of course, the start menu in GNOME, as previously stated, well, the launcher is a more traditional launcher. You can view it category view or alphabetical. It is in our previous video as well. If you want to go to the traditional launcher of GNOME, you can just click on the what's that, activities button, and yeah, you can get back to the traditional launcher. The Conkeys boots up in all of the desktop environments, so you'll see the same Conky window here, same Conky theme here as well. Let's log out of GNOME and move on to KDE. KDE, we've kept the theme the same. It's still standard. There's no difference really in the KDE theme. In actual fact, KDE has had quite a lot of bug fixes. For starters, KDE was the reason that we couldn't really theme the other desktops before, because KDE seemed to have overtaken most of the did you see that? Did you notice how much quicker KDE boots up now? Yeah, we spent quite a lot of time on optimizing KDE just to increase the speed quite a bit. Previously, KDE had problems with widget styles. Widget styles was conflicting with the other desktop environments, and therefore causing havoc. You know, we couldn't theme the other desktop environments. KDE would just impose and sort of dominate. But that's all been fixed, so so we can basically theme anything now. As you can see, KDE hasn't changed much. We like this look for KDE. It just suits KDE so well, this creamy colored look. So yeah, not much has changed there. If you watch the last review, you'll see we added quite a lot of actions and services to the right click menu. That's pretty much new. Other than that, and a lot of behind the scenes bug fixing, not much has changed in KDE. Let's move on to Mate. I would love to show off Mate, the new Mate look. If you boot into Mate, the first thing you'll notice is the black panel at the bottom. The first thing you'll notice is the black bottom panel. That's because we have now given Mate a graphite, well, more of a well, let me open the file browser and you'll see. Mate now has the sort of charcoal ambience theme look as well, which is very awesome. I really like this theme, even more than the previous one, and I really like that theme. So yeah, Mate looks awesome. It almost looks like Cinnamon used to look. It's almost like Mate's had an upgrade, if you can put it that way. Everything's enhanced. I mean, just look at the coloring. Doesn't it just make you wanna lap it up? Anyway, so so yeah, we are in Kaja. In fact, I know it looks like Nemo. Kaja's actually kind of looks like Nemo now, but yeah, we are in Kaja, and so yeah, Mate now has this new ambience theme as well. This ambient sort of graphite gray theme as well. Except the difference, each desktop environment that shares this theme has slight differences. In Mate, obviously, it pops up orange when you highlight an item, not blue as it does in Cinnamon, and it doesn't have the graphite section on top here, but that is obviously unique to Nemo. Other than that, I would say it's a pretty darn good job of bringing over this new look into Mate. I'm very happy with it. It is very awesome. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Mate look this good before. I mean, just look at that. Doesn't it look just like crazy? Anyway, so yeah, so that is Mate. so let's move on. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to show off the new themes basically. And then of course XFCE, which I did cover in my last video. Of course there it looked very standard and plain, and in this one it does not. As you can see, we brought over the same sort of charcoal graphite theme. Doesn't that just look great? I mean, when last did you see XFC look so good? Look at that, huh? We are in Thunar, and we've actually brought the graphite into Thunar. When have you ever seen graphite inside Thunar? Anyway, so yeah, if you look at the file browser, you will see clearly there that we've brought this Ambiance graphite / grey graphite theme into XFCE. It even highlights blue, much the same way that Cinnamon and Nemo does. And ooh, I need to fix that. Well, that's minor. I'll have a look at that later. Anyway, so yeah, it's really an awesome theme, and I'm so happy that we managed to bring it into the desktop environments. We could have brought it into KDE, but I don't know. We like KDE, sort of that creamy look. It just sits right. At the same time, we managed to keep the Ambience theme in KDE, so that's great. But for the rest of the desktop environments, this is an awesome look. I mean, it's just great. I can't say more than that. It's I don't have the words. I'm out of words. Can you believe that? Me of all people. But to put it in a nutshell, it really is an awesome theme. Ambience Graphite, or Ambience Grey, whatever you want to call it. We refer to it as Graphite, Ambience Graphite, or Graphite Ambience. It is our new look, and we love it, and we hope that you will love it too. And that is it, I guess. Just a little sneak preview of what's to come in MakuluLinux 2.5.1. So I look forward to actually releasing this distro for a change. I feel good about it. Mainly in the past we've kind of used standardized themes, and you know, that was great as well. But we did have the KDE problem where we couldn't really skin everything and anything, and that's now a thing of the past. We can now truly give our own unique look to whatever, wherever, and however we wish, and that is awesome. So I am extremely happy about this, and yeah, what more can I say? An awesome distribution coming your way, probably within the next few days, maybe a week. I'm not quite sure on the release date yet. I know it is very close, but yeah, until then I will be working on this and fixing up any minor problems that because from here onwards it's all minor, fixing up any minor problems that might arise. I want to really test this and make sure that everything runs very well. But yeah, another awesome release from Makulu. Increased speed all across the board, a lot of optimizations, a lot of bug fixes, new theme, new look, not just on one desktop but on all, but pretty much all the desktop environments. So yeah, it's going to be a nice little upgrade, as well as one additional desktop environment, XFCE, for those older and slower computers. And not just that, but XFCE looking pretty damn good. I mean, like, you know, if somebody was running XFCE and you walk in wherever they are, you'd know they were running XFCE. It would look old and plain and very known to-ish. Whereas if they were running it on MakuluLinux and somebody walked in, they would be thinking, wow, are you running the latest Cinnamon or something? And the guy would say, no, this is XFCE. Look how, the guy would like, bullshit. He's like, no man, it is, look. So yeah, it looks that damn good. So yeah, anyway, that's it from me. I will be working on this over the next few days, and keep your eyes out for a release. This is Jacques from MakuluLinux signing out.